What's up, guys? Did the Jordy Nelson charity softball game yesterday. Did pretty good. Got like 20 autographs. I mean, typically for an event like this, I'm not going for like my typical 70, 80 guys. I could have got a lot more, but I was just trying to get quality players and not like all the undrafted free agents. But I'll start with the 4x6s and work my way up. Got Brandon Burks on one. He would have done the other two had there not been like a line of like 500, not 500 people, like 300 people. No one knew who he was, and I called him over, and then everyone just started saying Brandon. That's kind of how it was for all these guys. I called like some of the scrubs over, and then everyone else would want him. So, but Brandon Burks, good running back. He might make the team as the third string. We'll see how rest of training camp goes. Mitch Henry, he actually hit 5 home runs yesterday and hit the walk off. So he might want to consider a career change because he's probably not making the team this year just because of how stacked we are at tight end. But weird dude too. He is one per all the time. I don't know why. Like you can be one on one with him and the dude will only do one. He's really quiet and just a guy that like looks like a suburban dad. Doesn't look like a football player, but nonetheless he did 1 of 4. Herb Waters on a card custom. He loved these. He would have done more too had there not been like a line of 300 again. No one knew who this guy was until I called him over. But Herb Waters on 2. And then Kennard Backman on 1. This is my last thing for him, so I gotta print more. Let's get into the cards now. Pete Mortel, I love this dude. He knows me on a first name basis. Did 3 cards. I gave one to a buddy of mine who's me and him are like Pete's day ones. His like biggest fans. So I mean, he's a really cool dude. I really hope he makes it over Massey because he's a 10 times better punter than Massey is. These are new customs I'm going to try out. I don't know, I just think they look a lot nicer. So look more current. So that's Pete Mortel on 2. He's a nice solid contact hitter at that softball game. Trevor Davis, wide receiver core really hooked me up today. I got a lot of them. But this dude's going to be a stud. He's really fast. Won't be good this year, but he'll be good in the years to come. Jake Ryan, this guy usually personalizes, but I don't know. I don't think he saw my face because I was just sticking the card over the fence. Wish I could have got the photo, but it was just the fence was too high for me to reach my book over. Like, I mean, it was doable, but just with the amount of people there, I just stuck the card up. So, I mean, at least I got him on a card. He's okay. I know he's cool. He's cool sometimes. He's kind of a weird person. Tyler Fackrell, really quiet dude, really soft spoken. Like I said in my last video, but I was able to get him when he drove in today. He hit a solid 2 or 3 home runs too. I hope he becomes a beast when he gets his opportunity to play. That's it for cards. Now on to 8s. We got Geronimo Allison. This dude's 1 per. I don't know why. He's not going to make the team. He might be a practice squad guy. He'd make just about any other team, but our receiving core is pretty stacked right now, so I don't see him making the team. But I don't know why he's 1 per. Didn't do the card. I know other people have experienced him being 1 per too. Micah Hyde, first time I got him in a while. He was signing a lot. I wish I would have had more for him because he was just signing away. Could have got more of him had I had more. I was pumped to get this. This is Richard Rodgers. I don't know if you guys remember this play. I'm sure you guys do. I think it was Thursday Night Football against the Lions. Rodgers just chucked up a Hail Mary to Rich, and he went up and caught it. I know he inscribed the catch on a couple other photos, but I was just happy that I got him because he's a tough graph at Lambeau. So I mean, at least I got him here. This whole team is really bad in terms of signing, but better stuff now. Randall Cobb on an 8. He was signing quite a bit. I should have dipped, but I didn't because I saw Jordy walk past and I wanted to make sure I was in a good spot for Jordy. So that's why I didn't go down and dip for Randall again. But he was signing away. Cool dude. I'm glad he stopped. So that's going up on the wall. And probably the best sign item I got was this Jordy 11. This is like the 5th or 6th autograph he signed. He came down. He was kind of like skipping around in the beginning. Like he came down off the stairs, signed 2 items, skipped down, signed for me and my friend, and then skipped down some more. But I mean, he signed for a long time, which is surprising. This is the only time you're gonna get him if it's not through the mail. Is today, or was his softball game, I should say. So I mean, I was really shocked to get this. Really pumped. He's not. I mean, like, he was so cool at his event, but like when it's not his charity event, like you ask him to sign and he won't even pick his head up. So I mean, that was extremely awesome to get him. He means well. He's a humble dude. He just doesn't sign unless if it's at like his events. And lastly, you're probably wondering why I'm showing Devontae Adams last. Got him on a card, an 8. But this is why, is because he also gave me his cleats that he wore during the game. Trying to scuff up my bed sheets here, but I mean, these things are pretty dirty. I mean, just look at the bottom of them here. I think they're turf shoes. I don't know if they're cleats. If anyone can tell me what they are, they say Nike Speed on the tongue. I mean, I have no idea what these are. I looked up everything. I looked up Nike Speed turf shoe, Nike Speed. It says Nike Zoom right here. I don't know what these are, but they're pretty cool. Got the 17 on there for his number. Then he signed it right there. So I mean, Devontae Adams, like, event worn cleats or turf shoes are pretty cool. So I was really excited to get that. So yeah, I mean, a lot more quality stuff than my last video. You know, I actually got some decent players, because you're never gonna get them unless if it's at an event like this, because just Packers are tough. I don't know why. Any other NFL team, this is like an average day, but I mean, in Green Bay, it's a great day. So happy that the receiving core hooked me up. I tried to get Ty, but he kept skipping me. Ty Montgomery. Same with Demarius Randall, cornerback. I don't know. He kept looking at my face and smiling, so I'm not sure if he recognizes me now. Because I mean, I've gotten this graph a solid 4 or 5 times now already. So I mean, he might kind of start to recognize me by now, especially considering I went up to him at the Bucks game. So he might be done signing for me now. So that's everything. 20 autographs, including the cleat. Pretty happy with what I got. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good start to your summer.